Hi beautiful people, welcome back to my channel all series videos. Thank you so much for the likes, the comments, and for subscribing. In this video I'll be updating you on our Parajita. Guess what? Mohini plans to hurt Asha. Nia is about to eat Aparajita's Kheer, but what happened will shock you. Please subscribe to this channel and don't forget to click on the notification button to be notified anytime I drop a new video. Please like this video, give it a thumbs up. Tell me what you feel about this video in the comment section. Let's go. Arjun and Disha come to the laundry house. A man brings items for Arjun. Disha says, "You should have asked me at least." Arjun says, "I have to welcome you." Disha helps him and they put on kalash. Aparajita gives money to the man who arranged the wedding. She calls Disha for change of money, but Nia brings it. Aparajita thanks her. Nia says, "Disha told me that you always call her for change, but now it's my responsibility." Aparajita says, "Disha always had it. I will miss her." Nia says, "I can't take her place, but I will do my best to be with you. You have done so much for me. My mom never showed love, but I can't thank you enough." Aparajita says, "You are my daughter, so don't thank me." She hugs her. Mohini comes there and is angry seeing that. She says, "She is using my daughter against me, but I will destroy her daughter Disha now." Arjun smiles at Disha and they recall their moments together. Arjun is putting rice in the kalash while staring at Disha and it spills out. Disha stops him and says, "These rice are proof of our love." She picks them up and puts in her dupatta. She kicks the kalash and enters the house with Arjun. They hug each other. Disha is cleaning the house and looks at her family photo. She says, "I miss Ma." She puts the photo on the wall and calls Arjun. She asks him to help, so he picks her up and she puts the photo on the wall. Arjun says, "Call me with love and then I will put you down." A worker comes there, so Arjun puts her down. The worker brings a mattress and silently leaves a snake under the bed. The worker calls Mohini and says, "I did as you said." Other side, Disha gets on the bed. Arjun comes there and says, "You know what tonight is called?" Disha says, "It's called night time." Arjun says, "It's your wedding night. The snake is near Disha's foot." Mohini is dancing and drinking in her room. Aparajita comes there and thinks, "What's she up to?" Mohini murmurs that I will snatch Disha from her now. Aparajita gets worried and runs from there. Mohini says she's going to save Disha, and now Asha is in danger. Arjun and Disha are cuddling in the bed. Disha gets a call and says it must be a spam call. She switches off her phone and says, "I want to spend time with you." Aparajita calls Disha, but her phone is off. She gets worried for her. Mohini sees that and smirks. Aparajita says, "I don't know what Mohini is up to." She goes from there. Mohini says, "Asha is alone in the house, so it's time to start my plan." Asha is calling Chavi and says, "Don't feel bad that we didn't tell you about Disha's marriage." Chavi says, "I have network problem here, so tell Ma to not worry." Aparajita comes to Disha's house and screams for her. Disha and Arjun come out of their room. She asks what happened. Aparajita says, "I heard Mohini saying that she is going to harm you. Did someone come here?" Arjun says some workers came with the mattress. Aparajita checks it and they all look around the room. The snake leaves the house before they can spot it. Aparajita says, "Why would Mohini say this?" Disha says, "Asha. She is alone in the house now." Mohini is spying on Asha and Chavi's call. Asha says, "I have so many followers on social media." Mohini says she doesn't know that I have hacked her account and her phone number too. Aparajita tells Disha and Arjun to not worry. She will go and check on Asha. Aparajita comes back home and shouts for Asha. She checks the room and says, "Where is she?" Aparajita runs back home and shouts for Asha. She starts looking in the rooms but can't find her. She says, what if Disha was right? She hears someone starting a car and runs outside the house. She stops the car and Mohini is in it. Mohini thinks she must be worried about Asha. Aparajita stops the car and asks the man to open the door. She takes a brick to break the window. Mohini opens the door and Aparajita shouts to open the trunk. She checks it but can't find Asha. She strangles Mohini and asks where is Asha. Daddy and Nia come there too. Aparajita is strangling Mohini, but Asha comes there and says, I was in the kitchen. I had headphones on. Mohini recalls how she asked her man to hack Asha's social media account and she imitated Chavi's voice to tell Asha to give Akshay's medicine. So Asha went to the kitchen. Mohini tells her man that technology will make me talk to Asha in Chavi's voice. She says, I will use Aparajita's daughters against her now. She thanks her man. Mohini comes out of the car. Aparajita asks, who was this man and what are you up to? Mohini says, I won't tell you my plan. Aparajita says, if you try to harm my kids, then I won't spare you. Mohini says, look at yourself. You look stressed, so calm down. She goes in the house. Daddy asks Aparajita to stop doing drama. Aparajita says she keeps stressing us. We have to take care of her. Arjun and Disha come to Aparajita's house for Pak Fera ritual. Aparajita hugs Disha and says, it's good to see both. Arjun says she kept talking about Aparajita the whole night. Aparajita says she kept talking about you with me. They all laugh. Mohini glares at them and recalls how she had poisoned Kheer that Aparajita had cooked. She says now Disha and Arjun will be vomiting blood. Aparajita brings breakfast for Arjun and Disha. Aparajita says this is for our son-in-law. Arjun says, I want to be your son. I want a mother in my life. A mother can solve anything and I can't find a better mother than Aparajita. He asks her if he call her Ma from now on. Aparajita smiles and says, we will start this relationship with Kheer. Asha brings Kheer. Disha sits with Akshay and thanks Nia. She says, you are lucky to take care of him. It's good that you have taken my place. Nia says, I can never take your place. And the Aparajita aunt is so amazing. She takes care of everything without complaining. Disha says we are so lucky to have her. They both hug each other. Asha comes there and says Ma is calling you both. Asha sees a competition in which the most viral post will win a cash prize. She signs up for it. The man calls Mohini and says Asha signed up for the competition. Mohini says now all of her daughters are in trouble. All family members are fighting over Aparajita's Kheer. Aparajita says Nia will have it first. Mohini gets worried. Nia says I will eat it first. She is about to eat, but Mohini comes there and says, Nia. She says, I want to talk to you. Nia says, I want to eat Kheer first. Mohini says, you can't. Aparajita says, Mohini should try Kheer first. Mohini says, I don't want to. Aparajita sees her panicking and says, I didn't mix anything in it. Mohini throws away Kheer, but Aparajita rubs her hand in it and it starts bleeding. The flashback shows how Aparajita came in the kitchen and found glass pieces on the counter. She checked her Kheer and found glass pieces in it. The flashback ends. Aparajita tells Mohini, how dare you mix glass pieces in the Kheer? Stay away from my family. Mohini thinks I will make her cry today only. Aparajita gets a message from the investor Sahani that he has arranged money. She is confused. Mohini thinks she doesn't know that the investor is my puppet. She can't stop the storm now. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and come back for more updates from your favorite Z Word series.